voice sounds awful. What is up, everybody? Sorry that I am a little bit late. I'm tired as hell. I stayed up late watching the act last night, so yeah, sorry that I'm late. I usually come here at 1:50 and chit chat with you guys until 2 o'clock, but your girl was tired and it took me a good little minute. My hair isn't even straightened. Like, I had to throw the beanie on. That's how you know. No eyebrows, That's how you know. Girl, your girl is tired, okay? I feel like I haven't had no break this whole week. So that's what we're doing. But for all of my people that are watching this in the future, skip to 3 minutes from now and we should get started. I'm going to just go to my email really quick and get us to where we need to be. But what is up, guys? Did anybody else watch the act last night, or was that just me? Because, sis, I'm addicted to that show. I mean, addicted as hell to that show. Watching it now, paused it for you. That's what I need to start doing. I need to just start. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I need to just start watching it Wednesday afternoons after I get done doing this, because my ass wants to be the first to see some shit because I know somebody's going to spoil it on the internet. So I stay up until midnight and I watch it until like 1 in the morning, and then I get tired as fuck. Ooh, excuse me. Let me scroll all the way down. We got 2 more minutes. Someone said, yo, and that's another thing. You can't really spoil the show because it's based off true events. So if you want to know what happens, you kind of can just Google the case. But it's mainly it's the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. Like, you could just Google it and figure out what happened. But, and they stream it on YouTube too, but it's not called The Act. I think it's just called like Munchausen by Proxy Syndrome. And then they just upload all the videos. Sorry, guys. My voice is like really scratchy when I like just woke up. I probably woke up like 2 or 3 hours ago and haven't been talking like that. So worked a double yesterday. I went to the movie screening afterwards. Home at like 4 in the morning. Damn. We are in February, guys, by the way. She said, I can't believe they gave her so much jail time, though. I can, because at the end of the day, it was premeditated. I feel bad for her, but I mean, like, she did need to go to jail. And I'm sorry, but my ass would have stood up at that wheelchair and started running, bitch. Like, you got me fucked up. But I understand there was emotional abuse that made her not want to get up, but my ass would have been running, bitch. My ass would have been running. All right, I think I got to one because sometimes I like skip certain ones because they're so long and I save them for the live stream. So someone says she about to fight her man's brother. Jesus. Someone said they just watched the Dr. Phil. I've been sounding like that all morning. I'm sick as fuck. I'm not even sick. It's just whenever I wake up, my voice is always like just raspy as shit. All right. Well, I think I have one. Because it's kind of confusing because like I like put some on pause and then, it gets weird. But I'm just going to go ahead and do the intro real quick because if you skip forward, this is what you're going to be seeing. What is up, everybody? It's Naja here. We're about to do the Tribe T segment, the live edition. That is an hour-long segment of me giving you guys advice, the tribe giving advice, a little bit of tough love every here and there. For some of your situations, your problems, or if you just want to tell a funny story, we're here for that too. And yeah, if you guys like that, just give this video a thumbs up. If you're watching this or listening to this at the gym or while you're getting your hair done or while you're doing your makeup, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys have your gallon of waters ready. All right. So this one is called My Mom Treats Me Differently When She Is Around Her Boyfriends. Are you guys ready for that? Is y'all ready? Let me know if you guys are ready. Because I see y'all in the chat talking about Beyonce. Okay? Like, just let me know if y'all are ready. Okay, you guys say you're ready. Right, she said boyfriends with the S. Boyfriends. Okay. Hey, Naja, I really love you, and sometimes your videos make me laugh so hard, I start choking. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, go get some air. Open your mouth. I always draw or play video games while listening to your videos. Thanks, sis. I appreciate that. Anyways, let's get into what I need advice on. So I really love my mom. She's amazing and a cool person overall, but I don't like her when some of her boyfriends are around. She's not dating a bunch of dudes at once. She just meets new people after the last relationship ends. Okay, maybe I worded that weird. I'm just saying she's dating normally, not hoeing around. Well, I mean, shit, you really wouldn't know if your mom was hoeing around or not because you're not in the damn bedroom with what she's doing. I mean, if she's taking, like, my rule of thumb with kids, like, if she's taking men home, like, there's different men that be coming in the house and you're aware of that, I don't know, your mom might be onto some shit because you could date, like, dating is normal. Like, it is what it is. But you bring a man home to the point where your kids see him and there's multiple men, like, I don't know. All I'm saying is you don't know if your mom hoeing around or not. You really don't because you're not in that bedroom. But I do agree with Taisha. Mama gotta have a life too. Mama gotta have a life too, right, baby boy? Mama gotta have a life too, Jody. So let me see. Okay, so the problem is when her boyfriends are around, she always be acting shady towards me. She doesn't do this anymore, I think. What? How do you not know if she's treating you badly or not? But in the past, she would sneak out and leave my brother and I alone in the house. And we were like 13 and my brother was 7 at the time. Doesn't sound too bad because I thought I was old enough to be alone, but I felt some type of way her leaving like that. She would also go into my brother's room in the middle of the night. And what? Okay, to paraphrase, basically, her mom, while her little brother is asleep, be bringing these dudes into that bedroom and be smashing like on the floor, basically. Girl, I don't know what you was talking about at the beginning, but it sounds to me like your mom is hoeing. I'm sorry. It sounds to me like your mom is hoeing because the fact that you could see all these men, she's no, like that's nasty. And then what if your brother would have woke up? He would have been scarred for life. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's so disgusting. Rent a motel. Exactly. Like you fucking with men who are so shitty that they cannot even afford a fucking Motel 6 and have to fuck a grown-ass woman on the floor of a 7-year-old's bedroom. Right. Why doesn't she go in her own bedroom? Like, it's just, like, I'm confused and this is weird. Like, But anyways, that wasn't really related to the topic. Yes, it was. How was that not related to the topic? Oh my God. So when she's around her man, she likes to get mean with me. She'll try to leave me behind or she'll be like, when is your dad coming? And she only says that when she wants me to leave. So I know they need space and they do get it. I don't stick around them all the time. But when I do, she seems bothered. And sometimes her boyfriends have to stick up for me, even if I don't like them. Recently, we were going to the movies, but she was like, maybe you should stay home. And I guess I understood because I was sick, but I didn't want to babysit. So I decided to go. I blowed my nose once and she turned to me and said, I don't want to hear you blow your nose during this movie in this rude ass tone. And it bothered me. Now, look, so far your mom is trash.com, because damn, she must be treating you shitty if the boyfriends are sticking up for you. Like, damn, that's crazy. But I do have to say, there is nothing more annoying than a sick bitch in the movie theater, okay? There is nothing more annoying than a sick bitch in the movie theater. You should have stayed your ass home, okay? And shout out to Skylar for the donation, guys. You don't have to donate to me, but I do appreciate it. But nobody likes a sick person at the fucking theater. I hate when I go to the movie theater and I hear people coughing. I hate when I hear people blowing their nose. Like, nobody likes that. Like, nobody likes that. You didn't need to go. But the way that she's communicating with you is not cool. It's not cool. I understand it's a movie, but I don't blow my nose that often. Okay, the part that really gets under my skin is when she's having sex with these men. I don't care, but they're fucking loud. Like, they try to be quiet by playing music from an Android phone. Bro, your mom is a hot ass mess. Your mom is a hot ass mess, right? She don't want to be a mom for real, for real. She really don't. Oh my God. But you had 2 kids though. Like, oh, I try to talk to her about it, like, y'all are too loud, or can y'all get louder speakers? But she ignores me. There were times when she told me that I was disgusting because I tried to listen on purpose. Like, no, I'll be in my room drawing or watching a movie in the living room, and I could hear the fucking, ooh, y'all don't even want to know the description she just gave, because I'm cringing right now. Like, oh my God. Like, basically, she could hear some shit, okay? She could hear some shit. OMG, one time she told me that I needed to get a life and get laid, but at the time, I was only 14. I have to act differently when her boyfriends are around, and I don't think that's right. The only time she talks to me normally is when she gets into a fight with her boyfriend at the time, and I'm there as a person for her to vent to. Anyway, is there really any advice you can give me? She's a great mom normally, but she's like a different person when her men are around. Sorry if there's any mistakes. I don't feel like proofreading this. Sorry. And love you, girl. Oop, girl, you sent this to me. You sent this to me at school. I could tell. Because the school is at the bottom of the email. Bitch, you better not be getting in trouble. You over here email me about your mom being a bitch and getting her cheeks clapped up and shit and off at school. Honestly, what is your dad doing right now? Like, why is your dad not in the picture? If you don't mind me asking, like, why can't you go stay with your dad? Because it seems to me like that's not a good environment for a kid to be in. Like, and then you said now, because I noticed you kept saying past tense. Like, you keep going like, first it happened when I was 13, and then back then it happened when I was 14. And now when you talk about the present, you're like, it's not as bad now. Like, how old are you right now? Like, that's why I'm kind of confused. Like, how old are you right now? And then that's why I'm like, could you even call CPS? Because, like, how old are you? Like, you get what I'm saying? But I feel like you need to contact your dad, tell your dad what's going on. And I highly doubt he would want his daughter. And then your younger brother is significantly younger than you. So your brother is most likely still a child. But I feel like your dad would not like that his kids are being so, what's the word for it? So susceptible, I guess, of seeing all of that type of behaviors from your mom. Yeah, being exposed to that type of behaviors, that's better. Because I would not want my kid, like, even if I was separated from whoever I have children with, I would not want my significant other to be, like, shattering their innocence like that. Like, that's way too early. Like, your brother anyway. It's really way too early for him to even be knowing what any of that is. And then you doing that in his room. Like, I would talk to your dad about that, because that's just not fucking right. I'm going to see what you guys have to say in the chat, or what you guys think that she should do. But my verdict, I really feel like she needs to tell her dad, because I doubt her dad would be too pleased about that. I feel bad for little bro too. I feel bad for little bro more than you. Only because he is like pure innocence. And that's just so shitty that your mom did that. Like, that's gross. Somebody said, call CPS for your brother. before you call CPS for your brother, I would really try to talk to your dad, because CPS is very good for separating siblings. Like, they are very good for it. So I would really contact your dad before you contact CPS. Mm-mm. She need to talk to someone about her mom's behavior, likely with her, so she understands how they feel. It sounds like her dad's not around. Don't break up the family, though. Oddly more sad for the brother. I know it's so weird, because it's like, yeah, the girl's getting verbally abused and stuff, but I just feel bad for that boy, because he's like innocent, and he probably is confused and like doesn't know what the fuck is going on. And then you got these two grown ass, nasty ass people doing shit in his room. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Children are very impressionable, right? I would tell my mom to her face about it. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, you might want to grow a little backbone and really put your mom in check and stop letting her talk to you like that. Like, I mean, like, bitch, if you don't shut your little fucking thought pocket ass up. But I don't know. I don't know. I know some people, there's like that blood is thicker than water thing with them, and they would never talk to their mother that way. But bruh, I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the relationship I had with my mom growing up. But once I became like in high school, I started telling my mom about herself, bruh. Like, I was like, look, you're not about to talk to me like this. Like, hell no, no. Like, just it's okay to cut off certain family members sometimes. Like, seriously. So, final verdict, all y'all are saying, if she can, contact her dad. If not, then put your mom in check. But if nobody wants to take you guys, like, you're really gonna, depending on how old you are, maybe you could step up to the plate and take care of your brother and get him out that situation. Like, but you just need to get out of that situation, period. Confront your mom and let her know that if she doesn't change shit up, you're gonna change shit up. Point blank, period. Now, let's move on, because I'm really trying to bust these out. We're in February. It's about to be May next week. Like, no, we need to, no. This one is called, Is It Time to Leave My Baby Daddy? Probably. 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 Right. Phoenix, I think that too. I think her mom is probably getting a check off them kids. Or if the girl is like still in high school, she's probably getting checks off of both of them. Anyway, let's go. Hey Naja, I've been a fan and subscribed since 2017. Damn, bitch, it's 2019. I've been on YouTube that long. That's crazy. I finally decided it's time to submit a Tribetea, so here we go. It's a long one, so get ready. All right, guys, get y'all water jugs. Let me take a swig before we get into it. Take a sip of that water jug real quick. You know, we got to clean the pipes, because it's about to be a long one. You can call me Jessie. I'm 21 years old and an Aquarius. My boyfriend will be 21 in a few months, and we've been together for 2.5 years. Let's call him Bryce. A few days before Christmas, I found out that I'm expecting a baby. I didn't know how to feel. I've always wanted kids since I was a baby myself, but now is absolutely not a good time, and I'm not even sure I'm doing it with the right person at this point. My relationship with my boyfriend has never been close to perfect, and I'll admit there were moments in the past where I knew for a fact I should have left him but stayed anyway. Girl, if you knew he wasn't the one, you should have fucking strapped the fuck up. Like, you should have wore a condom, okay? Condoms are great. They're great for not having babies. Like, damn. Somebody said Aquarius, they get pregnant in the Tribeteas. Bless. Our relationship even started out rocky. He had a whole ass girlfriend and didn't tell me about her until after he had already asked me to be his girlfriend. I was so hurt because he came off as such a genuine guy, but maybe I just suck at reading people. He agreed to break up with her and said that he didn't love her anymore and that they were just a stupid high school relationship and still together because they were used to each other. Eventually, I got over it and we moved on. Up until that point, I didn't have much experience with actual relationships and was used to being used by men for sex, so I guess you could say he was my first real boyfriend, and I was desperate to keep it that way, so I let a lot slide. You can't be letting shit slide. You really can't. Like, you, like, literally, and I know it's probably just because you're at this certain age, because I used to be the same way with my old relationships. Like, I used to let shit slide too, just because, you're young and you're just like, oh, but he's my boyfriend. Like, bruh, y'all, all my 18, 17, 19-year-olds out there, if he's doing some shit or she is doing some shit you do not fucking like, do not settle. Leave. Because somebody out there is going to do exactly what you want. Like, no, leave. Someone said, you an air sign, sis, boss up. Right. Like, she just hasn't grown into her shit yet, I guess. We used to fight all the time about the stupidest shit ever. And when he would get frustrated with me, he would always threaten to break up with me, even if it was over something small. Yeah, that's annoying. I would have left him. That is so annoying. Like, bruh. That hurt me a lot. Once he called me a hoe, and when I tried to tell him I don't like being called things like that, he somehow got mad at me and turned it into another fight and threatened to leave me again. I have BPD and have been hospitalized twice for it, so you can imagine the stress all of this has on me mentally. A lot of other stuff has happened between us, but let's fast forward to present time. Our relationship has actually gotten better. We fight a lot less and are learning how to have actual conversations when something is bothering us. That's a shock. Okay. After I told him about the positive pregnancy test, he seemed excited and was even looking at car seats on his phone. At this point, we still weren't 100% sure what to do about the pregnancy. Well, if y'all didn't know, why is this man looking at car seats? Like, what? Okay. I knew from past pregnancy scares that he would want me to get an abortion. We're dumb, I know. So even though he seemed excited about it at first, he totally switched up a few days after and started telling me to get an abortion and that we'd be failures as parents. I pretended to think about it to make him happy. I'm a very pro-choice person, but I knew I didn't want an abortion for myself. He was mad and wanted to fight me about it. After I told him I made up my mind, he was like, "This is the dumbest decision I've ever seen you make." First of all, the dumbest decision I made was fucking raw and not expecting to get pregnant. I was about to say the same thing, so I'm glad that this is going on. Somebody said past pregnancy scares. Y'all live like this? Look, sis, every woman in their life has had a pregnancy scare at least once, okay? We're not about to go and start shaming people that have pregnancy scares, okay? Like, it happens. Sometimes it could just be because your periods are regular or just some shit like that. It doesn't always mean you fucking raw. Like, but some girls, their period be like on track. So, but almost every girl, I'm not gonna say every, but almost every girl has had at least one pregnancy scare in their life if you've had sex. Because obviously if you didn't, then you're not gonna have a scare. But I also agree with Zoho. I feel like if I was in her situation, I probably would have but it's weird because like when I was her age, I was very like, if I were to get pregnant by this person, I am not going to keep this child because I know that this child would get raised in a very shitty environment because we don't work well as a unit. Like, so I kind of get where he's coming from, but at the same time, he doesn't need to be so fucking nasty and mean and saying that you're a stupid person for wanting to go through with the pregnancy and blah, blah, blah. But I wouldn't expect anything less than for him to not be involved. If you go through with it and you want to not put the child up for adoption, I would not expect him to be involved. And I wouldn't get upset if he's not involved because you're going through with it. But me personally, now where I'm at right now, if something were to happen, I would not abort. But in the past, when I was dealing with people that I knew would not be an ideal situation, I was very like, you know what, if this happens, this happens. But to each his own. I'm very pro-choice. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with your body. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this. Eventually, he got over it and started to accept the pregnancy more and even told his mom, who's actually extremely happy for her first grandchild. Looking back, I just feel unsure that this person is going to love and respect me since I failed to see it from him in the past 2.5 years. I'm scared. I'm going to be miserable with him, and I feel trapped with this person. Girl, it sounds to me like you already know it's not going to work, and I am so sorry, but you might as well already prepare yourself to be a single parent, or at least do dual parenting, because I could just tell that this is not going to work. Like, I could just tell that this isn't going to work. This isn't how I'm supposed to feel about the father of my child. He says he loves me, but I can't help but doubt it because of how he still treats me at times. Would I be better off raising this baby single? I know my family and his family would help me, or should I really try and fix things with him, even though it feels impossible? I'm currently 11 weeks and due in August, by the way. Thanks for reading. P.S. I attached a cute picture of us, but don't show the camera. Girl, I never show the camera. Let me see what y'all look like. But girl, he looks like that dude that be on YouTube, and he was on the show Atlanta. I think his name's Miles or Niles. That's what he looks like to me. But sis, girl, if I were you, I would. Are you in the? Yeah, you're in the chat. I see you. You said you're still together. Okay. If I were you, I would just prepare for the worst, because it seems to me like it's kind of inevitable. You guys, your whole relationship has just been fighting. Like, you guys don't communicate very well. Yeah, he looks like the disappearing dude, the dude that be like this. That's what your baby dad looks like to me. but but I really feel like it's not gonna work. Now, I'm not gonna go that far. Exquisitely fine. I'm not gonna go that far and say that man does not love you. I'm pretty sure he loves you, because he's still sticking with your ass despite all the toxic behavior. I'm not gonna say that he does not love you. All I'm saying is that I don't think this is gonna work. If the relationship isn't working before the baby, it's not gonna get better after the baby. You said he doesn't look like him. He doesn't look like him to you because you're with him, but he looks like him. And you look like one of my friends named Courtney. It's so funny. You look like my friend Courtney. I do feel like, I do agree with Caroline. That would be very interesting if you guys did couples counseling. But because I've noticed usually when it comes to younger couples, if you guys go to counseling, you can probably learn tips and stuff and actually last longer as a relationship, or at least get the right tools to communicate. So if you guys do break up, your kid won't suffer. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know, sis. It sounds to me like you already preparing for, okay, this is going to go down. You said we've tried couples counseling with my therapist. Well, did it work? Like, are you guys doing any better? Or did you do the couples counseling before you guys got pregnant? Or, what's going on? Because I really don't. Oh, and that's another thing, Jamie B, I didn't even think about. Like, when you go through postpartum, you really don't want all that negativity either. Because from what I've heard, that shit's a dark fucking place. Right? Like, how are things now? Like, are you guys doing better? Or do you still feel like you're walking on eggshells? Like, what's going on? Someone said, you got therapy money? Shit, right? Therapy expensive, right? Yeah, we waiting on her to type. Damn. You just donated $200? You did not have to do that, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, I do not have to donate to me. But thank you. Well, here, let me see if I can pronounce your name correctly. Is it... Hold on, let me think. Is it going to be exotic or something? Say Rain Lee or Shy Rain Lee? Let me know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm usually good with names, but sometimes when names are very simple, I get them wrong. So the TH0T's getting real. Talking about they had coin. Let me know if you like accidentally put the wrong thing in, because I'll give you a refund, dude. Someone said that made me feel broke as hell. Y'all crazy. What did Amanda say anything before? I don't want to move on until I know like what's going on with her. Someone said, in this economy? Come on, give me $1, man. I'm on February. She answered. What did she say? Damn, now I gotta go and look. She's been typing for a long time. I know. She said, I'll try to quote it if you can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it because all the typing happened. But what happened to her? Because I really want to know before I move on. My advice is don't try to force something to work just for the sake of the child. You can make parenting work without being together. That is very true. Okay, she says, we're okay right now. He has daddy issues that he's still working through, and I think that's why he acts like that sometimes. I know it's not an excuse. True, sis, but y'all do need to work on your communication if this is going to work. And try to talk before it escalates into an argument. And I would just, I mean, if y'all going to try to make it work, y'all can go and try to make it work. But I don't know. Stay positive. Even if it doesn't work, don't beat yourself up because you guys can still be a great unit and co-parent, you know? But all right, guys, I'm about to move on. Let's see. Oh, damn. This one is long. And it's called I Fucking Hate My Job. Are y'all ready? All right. Some said Ratchet Court, right? Hey, Naja, this might be boring tea, but I have big girl problems that need big girl advice. I'm 21 from NYC, Brooklyn. And then she put like some like gang sign emoji. She's letting y'all know she be banging. Like, what is going on, sis? She put gang sign emoji. She talk about like, what? Okay. I'm not in school. I'm currently paying off school, so I got myself 2 jobs. Like so for this tea, if it makes it on your channel, you can call me Brooklyn. And I'm going to say the 2 stores that I work at, but I'm just going to give them nicknames, but you're pretty much going to get the gist of where I work. My first job is at Bullseye. I wonder what store Bullseye is. I've heard so many horror stories about Bullseye. Like, And I worked there for $15.50 an hour. Damn, I forgot minimum wage up there is like different. Down here, when you work at Bullseye, you make like $12 an hour. So yeah, y'all, I forgot y'all minimum wage is different. And then that's not even the minimum wage down here. The minimum wage down here is like $7. I think it got bumped up to $7.50 or $8 last year. But yeah, exactly, Jalen. It's like $7 and some change like in the South, honey. I forgot. Y'all minimum wage is different. She said she gets paid $15.50 an hour, and I get 8 hours a shift when I work there. That's okay. That's actually pretty decent. Like, why do you need a second? Oh, well, you live in New York. That's why. In Florida, if you made that wage here, you'd be able to live on your own in an apartment and all. Like, you'd be chilling. Damn. My second job is at Shoe Stripes. Girl, I'm tired of you talking about I work at Shoe Stripes. I wonder what Shoe Stripes is. Can y'all guess what Shoe Stripes is or no? Are y'all about to some said that ghetto. Oh my God. Shoe Stripes. Y'all still don't know what Shoe Stripes is? Oh my God. One of y'all said Nike. Girl, y'all slow. Thank you. Thank you, Gigi. You caught on. Thank you for being the first one. Y'all saying Adidas. Y'all need help. Y'all need help. Or y'all are very affluent if you got an Adidas store, because I don't got no Adidas store here. Let me stop talking so I can get onto this story. My second job is at Shoe Stripes, where I make $15.30 an hour for 4 hours. Girl, you are making bread, okay? If you live down here, you would be making bread. Like, what? You making $15 an hour for 10 hours a day? You making bread. Like, if you live down here, you can have you a nice little 2-bedroom with a washer and dryer, wooden floors. Like, honey, you need to move. You need to get the fuck up out of Brooklyn. Like, Jesus. So my manager at Shoe Stripes knew that I worked at Bullseye from the time he hired me. I started both jobs around the same time, and they were both seasonal positions. Damn. Before these 2 jobs, I've been out of a job for 6 months. So, I worked my ass off in order to keep these 2 jobs. Okay, boom. So I kept the 2 jobs. I think I sent you a Tribe T before, but I didn't put Tribe T in the title. But I had an issue at Target where my manager pursued me or whatever. And I wanted to smash until I found out what he did with all the other girls and I blocked his number. Don't remember that. My manager at Shoe Stripe is now becoming a complete jerk. So my problem started when the manager at Shoe Stripes, call him Chico because he looks like a Chico. Okay. Kept changing my schedule without me knowing. He did it not once, but 3 fucking times. But the 3rd time he did it, I missed a shift because he changed my schedule from starting at 2 to starting at 6. Mind you, the store doesn't even open until 9. So it's like, why the fuck am I here so early? The second thing that bothers me is the fact that he always got to remind you about how he kept you over everyone else and how he could replace you at any given time. Chico, really? I used to hate when jobs do that. Talking about, you are not special, I could replace you. But all right, bitch, then do it because I'm about to go. Because I'm really not. He expects you to kiss his ass, rub his feet, and tell him how grateful you are that you're there. And I'm sorry, but I don't know if it's the Capricorn in me or if it's just how I was raised, but I'm not good at kissing nobody's ass, especially a man's. He has this Trump-like attitude where if he doesn't get his way, then he'll do whatever it takes to make you go his way. He's an old ass bitch, to put it nicely. Girl, right, like, I'm just imagining, like, a short, little, fat dude that's just mean. Like, what? Oh, my God. Now, I work today from 2 to 6. I kid you not. I work 7 days a week. 4 days I work at Bullseye. The other days I'm expected to work at Shoe Stripe. So, duh, I'm fucking tired all the time. And not to mention my feet fucking hurt because I'm standing all the time. So, Chico waits until we're closing to say, hey, we got a new setup, so we got to start doing it now. Like, why did you wait until you're closing to have us do this when you could have done this when we weren't doing anything? So he sends me and another coworker to go downstairs and get shoes for him. So one girl runs down the stairs and I'm walking because, like I said, my feet hurt. So he goes, why aren't you running? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me, sir? Sir. Now, one thing I have learned, because I used to work 2 jobs as well, and one of my managers did not like me working the second job, not because I was tired, but just because he was weird and just wanted all of my fucking time, I guess. But you can't really expect them to have sympathy for you for working 2 jobs because they're not forcing you to work 2 jobs. You're working 2 jobs because you want to work 2 jobs. But at the same time, there's ways to talk to people. Like, he could have been like, hey, can you please, like, pick up the pace a little bit? Not, oh, what is wrong with you? Like, can you say BBB? Can you say corporate? What? I told him I was tired. Then he goes on about how he kept 5 out of 7 of seasonal workers, and he has a complaint about all of us about how one person has to leave early. But he hired you knowing you had a second job. Like, what? One person is late all the time, talks too much. I forgot about the other person's complaint, and they had a complaint for me. He said that I'm always tired. So now he feels like he regrets hiring all 5 of us because he has a complaint about every one of us. I had to stand there and really hold myself together because he was trying my patience, especially this week, because he tries to put me on the schedule at times when I'm going to be at Bullseye and gets mad at me because I work at Bullseye while everyone else has 2 jobs and going to school, and he doesn't complain about them. But when it's just me, because I'm a seasonal worker that has nothing to do, and because I'm not in school, he feels entitled to continuously remind me that I was a seasonal worker and I should be grateful to God that I still have the job with him to pay off school. Sis. Right, like, exactly, KK. It's Foot Locker. Why is he acting like y'all, like, are working for the Secret Service or something? Like, what? Oh my God. Right, find a new job. These are minimum wage jobs in your area. Like, I would just go and get a new fucking job. And that's basically what she's asking. She said, so my question to you is, Do I choose my integrity over my money, or do I just suck it up and just work only because I need these jobs in order to pay off school? Honestly, I really feel like you should find a new fucking job. You need a new job because it sounds to me like Bullseye is giving you more hours anyway. So at least Bullseye isn't the job that's giving you problems. So I would just go and find another job to replace Shoe Stripes, because choose your integrity. Nobody should be treating you like that, period. Like, don't. Like, I've definitely walked out of a job before because I didn't like how people were treating me. Like, it doesn't matter. No money in the world can put a price on respect. Just find a new one. Just be blessed that the one that is giving you the most problems is giving you the least hours and is not going to affect you as greatly. Girl, I already know you probably done moved on too. Just from how you're talking, I already know that you already done moved on. What do you guys think? Transfer to a new location. Well, usually when you transfer to a new location, you do have to get the thumbs up or recommendation from the manager. So I don't even think she'd be able to do that. But I don't know. I would just leave. I would just leave. Someone said I walked away from a 26 an hour job because my boss was harassing me, and I found a better job that respected me. Right. Mm, exactly. What Phoenix said. Make sure you get that job though before you leave if you want a smooth transition. But this one was called "This Big Bitch Keeps Trying Me." She said, "This big bitch keep trying me." Let me know when y'all are ready. This big bitch better stop trying her. That's all I know. Cause I'm like, damn, she was not playing. Oh my God. Oh, y'all were right though. Somebody in the shit said this shit sound immature. Y'all were right. She's 14, so we can't read this. Again, guys, any of my subscribers that are 15 and under and you want advice, you could always DM me. Just make sure it's nothing weird or sexual or anything like that. And I got you, sis. But yeah, we not about to put no young trifling shit a platform. But this one is called "I Need Advice, Pretty Please." Okay. Okay, I'm not in danger or anything. Good to know, sis. I'm glad you're not in danger. Okay, I'm not in danger or anything. It's just that I'm at a really hard time in my life. I just turned 18 in December, and my family, more specifically my sister, is getting on my fucking nerves. That's your sister. She's supposed to get on your fucking nerves. Like, what? I've been doing the right thing and being an adult and paying my share of the bills and the rent and the food. I signed the lease and everything, and I clean up after myself, and I don't give anybody problems. I live with her. I live with my sister. We'll call her May, her kids, and her fiance, and my mom. That is a lot of people in that house, and all y'all paying bills. God damn, that's crazy, girl. You might as well just move out. Like, oh my God. May continuously acts like an asshole and tells me that she's just being real. I have an example attached of a conversation we had recently. I'll tell her that I have a problem, and then she gives me low-key, irrelevant-ass experiences she had in her life, and then tries to say shit that she thinks will make me feel like shit. She constantly tries to monitor my fucking money and tries to say that I have a spending problem, especially since I got my first part of my inheritance. She constantly brings up about the money I owe her when I do borrow money if I don't have my card or something. Like, until I pay her back, she'll be like, "Don't forget to send me the $15, even though I let her borrow $2,000 so that she can get her new car. I've already told her that she's been pissing me off and nothing is really changing. What do you think I should do? Because I don't have the means to move it on my own right now, and I really don't want to fight her again. Yes, we fist fought multiple times. I literally just want her off my fucking case." Well, she says she can't move out. What I don't get is that your sister has her whole family unit. It's her and her fiance. Why don't they move out? And then you say with your mom, like, why are they living with y'all? Like, and I do agree with Vanna. I feel like you need to just save your money and move. I also agree with Michelle. You might need to just find a roommate and move. Like, find roommates that are not your family, because obviously this isn't working. Nobody's taking up for you. What does your mom feel about this? Like, I really don't think that there's any other like possible solution other than moving out, because it's not going to work. You guys just aren't going to work. You can't live with each other. Someone said, have one last throwdown for the road before you leave. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous. So basically, everybody's just saying, save up, move out, financial hot mess. Get your $2,000 back for that deposit, right? Like, what I don't get is, if you gave her $2,000, how is she saying you owe her $15 when it's like, no, bitch, that's just going to come out of your $2,000 tab? Like, no. Is it the sister's place or the mom's? It seems to me like it's the mom's place, because everybody under the sun is living up in there. Like, I would just save up, move out, get a roommate, and dip. Because, bruh, what's the point of being in that low vibrational ass household where this bitch is constantly trying you? So this one, we're moving on, because that was pretty, this one's just called Tribetea. I'm trying to, because I'm trying to get these stories. We got to get the fuck up out of February with these stories, okay? She says, keep me anonymous. All the names used are not real names. Dope. If you don't use your real name in the email, I will not say your real name. So don't worry about that, guys. Okay, so I'm in high school and we're all around 17 years old. I have a cousin named Stephanie. She's been friends with this dude named Dog. Okay. Well, Dog is always flirting and asking other girls to hang out and smash. Anyway, he's been playing with Stephanie's feelings, leading her on, kissing up to her, and hugging her. This brings her hopes up, and she's so obsessed with him, not an exaggeration. She's always talking about Dog and how he makes her sad and that she's tired of him leading her on, then saying he doesn't want anything. I told her that if he says he doesn't want a relationship with her, that means he doesn't want a relationship with her. That is very true. Like, if they're saying straight up, I don't want no relationship, then you gotta go. Like, don't even mess with it. I also told her not to let him flirt with her and to tell him to stop, but she really doesn't want to lose her friendship with him. Well, recently he got a girlfriend named Natalia. Natalia was one of me and Stephanie's childhood friends. On my cousin's birthday, guess what he asked her to do? He asked her if she wants to hang out and smash. I told Stephanie not to go because it's not right to Natalia, but she went ahead and hung out with him anyway. They didn't smash, but they did kiss. I told Stephanie to tell Natalia what her man has been doing behind her back and what happened between them. But guess what? She didn't want to lose her friendship with Dog. Your friend sounds like a weak bitch. I'm sorry. Your friend sounds crazy. Like, your friend sounds like a weak bitch, bro. Like, how'd you even Stephanie sound like a whole bird. Like, what is going on? Oh, Now Stephanie, so I took it upon myself as a friend of Natalia, and I told her what Stephanie and Dog did. Well, you just done inserted yourself in some shit. Like, okay. So now Stephanie's mad at me and telling me that I ruined her and Dog's friendship. Stephanie, what about y'all friendship? Like, what? Oh my God. Natalia just told me thanks and that she's thankful that somebody told her. I'm wondering what you would have done. Was I right to tell Natalia about my cousin and Dog? It was nothing against her. I love my cousin. Thanks for taking your time to read the story. Honestly, I feel like I would have probably have done the same thing. Sorry, but sorry, not sorry. I probably would have done the same thing. Like, I probably would have. Like, and honestly, Stephanie is your cousin, right? Stephanie didn't care about blood in that situation. So why would you? Right, Heffany, fucking Heffany. And Dog is a whole dog out here. But honestly, as a friend, I probably would have told Natalia straight up, don't even get in a relationship with Dog. And then I would have just bursted Heffany's bubble and been like, bitch, you're dick crazy. You was not caring about me in that moment. So I went and I did the right fucking thing. At the end of the day, you will always be my cousin. But that's not fair to that girl that you're dick crazy about this boy and you just making out with her boyfriend. Like, that's not cool. Let me see what you guys have to say. Someone says, Stephanie needs some damn backbone. Family just want the best for you, right? I would have given time limit of like 2 days and tell and explain that to my friend. She's strung out. Leave a note like Snicky and Jay Wow. Oh my God. Bless. When family's wrong, they wrong, right? Like, it just is what it is. Like, regardless, if you're wrong, you're wrong. And that just wasn't cool to do. Like she was so desperate to just be friends with benefits with this ugly ass little boy. Like, what? Whole development. Right, she probably did smash and didn't even tell you. Because, So basically, we're ruling the verdict as no, you were not wrong for doing that, because Stephanie needed a fucking wake-up call and Natalia did not deserve that. Moving along. This one is just called, I am the chaser now. Help. I don't know what the chaser means, but let me know if you guys are ready. This one's kind of short. Let me drink my water. Right, court dismissed. Okay. You guys are ready. Hey, Naja, I'm going to try to keep this short. Basically, my name is H, and I have been with this guy on and off for nearly 2 years. Damn, I don't see how y'all be having... child. We first started to see each other when I was 18, and back then, I wasn't really looking for a serious and committed relationship. So 6 months into our relationship, I broke up with him, solely based on the fact that I was feeling like he was way more interested in me than I was in him. Then we started dating again 6 months later, where I apologized and we quickly picked up where we left off. This time around, I was really into him and I wanted a serious relationship, and that's what I thought he wanted too. However, things weren't how it was the first time around. I felt like I was the one who wanted this relationship to work, and I gave myself 100%, but the feeling wasn't mutual. And I voiced that to him multiple times, and he always said that he wasn't aware of that and that he would change it because he loved me. I believed him, but nothing's changed. Unfortunately, it ended up being me who always called or texted first, and me who always initiated the conversations. Therefore, I broke up with him again. I thought I was 100% over him this time, but boy, was I wrong. I ended up contacting him again, and now we're together again. Child, y'all don't need to, oh my God, y'all don't need to be together. Oh my God, this sounds like a roller coaster. I'm getting sick. I kind of regret my decision, because even though he said that he will never distance himself from me ever again and that he truly wanted to be with me, I feel like he's going to do the same thing again. So Naja, my question is, what should I do? Did I do the right thing? I truly love him and I can't see myself with anyone else but him. But I can't keep trying to fix him. Honestly, I feel like the only reason why you wanted to be with him is because he didn't have any interest in you. Like, I feel like in the beginning, he was giving you that energy. And you were like, ugh, he's a little too into me. And then when you realize he's like, okay, fuck this bitch. And he just went on with his life. Now you really want him. But I feel like it's just not his cup of tea, honestly. I feel like you guys are just being together just for the sake of being together. You should not be wasting your time trying to fix somebody or mold them into the person that you want them to be. Leave him alone. Y'all need to go. You guys can be friends, I guess, if it's that important to you. If not, she didn't say 12 years. She said 2 years. But this is just like a roller coaster of stupidity, honestly. Like, you both just need to go. I really don't feel like he's into you anymore because you're being a little bit too into him and a little bit cray-cray. I don't think that y'all should be together. Let me see what you guys are saying. They said, yeah, you shouldn't be in a relationship right now. Creatures of habit. Women need to learn to give yourself love first before any dude. Chase your dreams and your happiness, not some dude. Right. Someone out there is going to treat you how you want. Stop wasting time, right? Better end it now before he starts acting like dog, right? Like, oh my God, she's doing the most, like, she sounds like she just craves his attention. That's very true. Like, it does sound like you just want attention from him because you had it so much in the beginning and you were just like, oh, well, duh, he's going to be obsessed over me. And then finally when he's not, you're like, oh my God, why aren't you obsessed over me? Like, Child, y'all need to go somewhere. Y'all are young. There's multiple people in the world. Right. Exactly, Lexus. He's not sweating it, so why are you? Like, just fuck it. Just move on. Final verdict. He is not sweating it, so why are you? Let me see. Let's try to find another one. We only got 9 minutes left. We only got 9 minutes left, but I really want to read some more. Okay, this one is short. It's called My Clingy Ass Ex. Let me know if you guys are ready. Her picture is of Squidward. Her picture is of Squidward in like a hot dog costume. Okay. Hey girl, I need some advice. So not too long ago, I dated a guy for 9 months that we will call X. So X is a Sag like me. Okay, she's saying her whole birth chart. Basically, they're 6 days apart. I know it's random to add that, but let me get to the deal. So this kid was my first time, if you catch my drift, which was probably a mistake considering the fact that he never leaves me alone. I mean, he's a nice guy. I can really tell he loves me a lot, but I need my space. I literally broke up with him because of how clingy he is, and he's so boring. If he's so clingy and boring, why did you give him the biscuit? Like, if he's so clingy and boring, why did you give him the biscuit, sis? Like, I know some people just are like, some people are just like, you know what, I'm tired of being a virgin. Let's get it. I mean, shit, I was one of those people when I was 17. I was like, bruh, I'm kind of just over this whole virginity thing. Like, let's just do it type shit. But you knew that he was this way before y'all, you know. He's also very nerdy and has no sense of style. He only wears Adidas that look like motherfucking ugly ass Skechers. Girl, you're roasting him, but you laid down with him. Like, stop. Oh my God. Whenever I'm in public with him, it's just so awkward. We just look like two completely different people. I was wondering if his Cancer moon is what makes him like this. Girl, don't be trying to blame astrology on why he dresses like a 90s sitcom dad. Like, leave him. No, we're not about to do that. Also, what should I do? Should I be more open to the nerd or try to ditch him? Well, you broke up with him, so leave him alone. Like, leave him alone. Y'all broke up. Y'all aren't even in a relationship. So why are you even like, damn, should I just, like, I don't get it. I don't know. By the way, we both want to join the Air Force, which is also a reason why I did, because I don't like the idea of being away from my loved one for so long, and I don't like to risk things. I prefer to plan things out and make sure all my ducks are in a row. Anyways, thanks. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Much love. Well, y'all are going to the Air Force. You obviously don't really like him, so just leave it. Like, leave him alone. Like, leave him alone. Like, leave him be. Y'all are both about to leave and go on with your lives. Like, what's the point of just, like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't. Somebody said, I'll take him. Sis said, I want me a clingy ass Bill Nye the Science Guy ass dude. Someone said she was bored and I don't see the problem. Right, because I'm just like, sis, that's your ex. I mean, if he's clingy, he was clingy a long time ago. Like, he's not bothering you right now. You're trying to decide to yourself, like, should I take him back? But it's like, for all you know, you might be in a situation like the last girl story that I just read, where you try to go back to him and he's like, nah, I'm really not that interested anymore. See? See? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Someone said, you wasting time, girl. Right. Hold on. I just clicked on another story. You said I sent mine in, but on Instagram. If you guys DM me on Instagram, I'm not going to put it in the story. I'm just going to respond to you on Instagram. Like, you have to email me so that I can say it on camera. Okay? So this is going to be the last one for the day. It's kind of short. And it is called Forbidden Relationship. And I'm kind of scared on what's forbidden about it because y'all sent me some weird shit before. And child. All right, let me know when y'all are ready. Let us pray. Hey, Naja, I love your channel and have been watching your videos for God knows how long. For the sake of this video, please call me Rachel, and my dude, let's call him Roberto. Okay, Roberto, this is the first Roberto that we've had in the Tribeteas. Y'all really don't be coming up with very interesting names. Like, it always be like Alexis or like Michelle or Nicole, or sis said Roberto, okay? For the sake of this video, call me Rachel and my dude Roberto. So I've been talking to Roberto since last November. We met online, and this kid honestly makes me so happy and treats me like the queen I am. I'm truly blessed to have ever met him. I just turned 22 in February, so I'm a Pisces, and Roberto is 24 and a Taurus. When we first started talking, we would always see each other every Sunday because of our work schedule, and we would have so much fun together. He only speaks Spanish, and my first language is English, but I'm almost fluent in Spanish, so we would teach each other our native languages as well. Everything was perfect until my mom started asking about my whereabouts, so I had no choice but to tell her about Roberto. I was really scared because Roberto is an undocumented immigrant, and knowing my Sag mom, she's very judgmental. Child, I know, I got a Sag mom too. They be judging the fuck out your ass. Judging the fuck out of you, bitch. So, of course, she didn't approve of me being with Roberto, so I had no choice but to break it off with him. Part of me also did it because my mom kept telling me that he could be using me to get a visa or something. Your mom trifling for that. Your mom's so trifling for that. I don't believe that would be his true intentions, but I hate fighting with my mom. Of course, we were both very sad because we really liked each other. He would try to still flirt with me, but I would ignore it because I can't be with him. Fast forward to my birthday, he told me happy birthday, beautiful in Spanish, and how much he misses me. Okay, I'm just about to say this because I can see the picture of Roberto, like, at the bottom. Y'all, Roberto is fine, bitch. Like, I would have been like, sorry, mom, but you just gonna have to be mad at me. You gonna have to kick me out because you gonna have to kick me out. You gonna have to kick me out, mom, because Roberto, I wish, okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So, of course, she didn't approve of me being with Roberto or whatever, right? He was still trying to flirt with me. Fast forward to my birthday, he told me happy birthday beautifully in Spanish and how much he misses me. So after a long talk with my close friend, I decided to give it another shot and see him again. Yes, sis, I'm so happy for you because Roberto could get his marriage visa. Shit, I'm just saying, like, anyway. It felt so right being with him, but in the back of my mind, I feel like I'm going to disappoint my mom yet again with dating an immigrant, but he's so much more than that, Naja. What should I do, tribe? Sorry for this being so long. P.S. We live in Florida, and for privacy reasons, I'm not going to say where he's from originally, but his parents are in his home country, and he only lives with his younger brother and friends. I also attach pictures of us. Thank you for your time. And says, you're pretty too. Like, you know, we got us a little swirl couple, you know, Just somebody says somebody get Daniel. Shit, I'm just saying, like, Roberto is very attractive, and if I was in her position, I would have just had to fucking shit. My mom would have just had to be mad at me. I'm just saying, I would have had to get kicked out. But for the advice part, I do agree with Monique. Girl, you are grown. You're grown. Fuck what your mom's opinion is about who you want to be with. I know for a lot of people, family is very important. I'm the same way as well. But if that's your only reasoning, like, not because it'd be different if your mom was like, he's disrespecting you, do not be with him. He's putting his hands on you, do not be with him. He has no ambition, do not be with him. But the only reason why she doesn't want you to be with him is because he's an immigrant. Nah. So Hunter talking about get that man a visa, sis. Right, exactly. His mom doesn't even know him. So I really wouldn't. I feel like your mom will get over it. You're 22, you're grown. Exactly, Destiny. You're 22, not 16. Be with who you want to be with. At the end of the day, you're the one who has to lay with him at night. Exactly. Someone said that sounds a little racist. Right. Someone said Roberto has entered the chat. Stop. Well, I'm just saying, I wouldn't put too much pressure on yourself about it. Like, I really wouldn't. You're over 21. You could do whatever you want. It is what it is. But that's pretty much all I'm gonna say for this for today. It is 3:01, so the Tribe T segment is over. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't have anything else for you guys. So why are you pronouncing his name like that? Roberto? Roberto? Like a Rob burnt his toe? I'm sorry. I'm not really good with Court dismissed. Right. Court dismissed, guys. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and end this now because now I'm rambling and I just need to stop. But I will see you guys tomorrow with, I don't know, maybe like a story time or another Florida man video. I'm not really sure, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for kicking it with me for an hour. Don't be talking about I look like a Cabbage Patch. Okay, I know what I look like. Shut up. On that note, I'm leaving. Bye. Bye. Shout out to everybody that donated. I appreciate it again. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.